ladies, again, welcome back to a brand new broadcast video. And today we're going to be drifting on all of my Hoonie cars and testing them out and watching their performance, the build I got in them. If you like, you can get the car, put the same build I got in them, and if you want a Hoonie car. So some of the Hoonie cars are the original, the 110 block dot, and some of them are just my own pretty much made Hoonie cars. So let's get started. Get it started. Alright. So I'm pretty much not going to show you all my Hoonie cars. We got my RX-7 Hoonie car. Pretty fast, very fast. The Hoonie cars are supposed to be fast, and pretty much a lot of them are. So yeah, real fast Hoonie cars. The next is the Nissan Fairlady. Real good, real nice. The second is the Dodge Charger 69. It's a very nice car as well. Oh, right, let me go to the display so you can see them better. I pretty much put the same, some of them like the same wrap, but I just kind of like changed it a little bit, put something of my own into the wrap. But yeah, like making these wraps is not easy, so it takes me a while. That's why sometimes I just put the same wrap on the other ones. But then I switch it up a little bit, put some changes into them. Okay. Alright, next we got the Charger. Alright. Next we got the Ford Performance, you already know. The NFS, Ford Focus. Real nice, real nice. Alright. And then next we got the Mercury Barracuda, one of my other Hoonie cars, based on the Hoonie cars. Some, like I said, some of them are my own made Hoonie cars. They made them all myself. Put the costume wrap on, similar build to the actual original, and yeah, and it works perfectly. And then next we got the Chevrolet Camaro SS Hoonie car, my own Hoonie car. Like I said, I changed them up, I changed them up. And then next we got the Plymouth wait. No, this is the Cougar, my apologies. Yeah, this is the Cougar right here. Said the wrong name. This is the Mercury Cougar. So yeah, and then next is the Plymouth Barracuda. I posted a video, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, about it. Yesterday, yeah. A real nice drift car right here. Real nice. Very nice. And then the next is obviously the Ford Mustang. The original Hoonigan right here. The Ford Mustang. The only I got the Hoonie truck as well, but I'm still figuring how to make a better drift build for the Hoonie truck. Right now it doesn't drift as long and stuff, but in a small low course it goes perfectly fine. But then, it's also too big, and I have to learn how to properly control it better. But yeah. So these are I got 3 proper Hoonie trucks that actually is in Ken's Block Stat collection. I'm not sure if the RX-7 is, but yeah. But anyway, to get back, let's get down to it, right? Don't want to make anybody bored. So first we're starting up with the RX-7. Check out the build. So we got the engines working? Alright, let me go to inventory. Why do I got 3.8 liter, 4.0 liter, and it's all the 400 plus? Oh, well, I just noticed I got two different engines. with my ultimates on them. But anyway, like I said, let's get back into it. So I got the 3.8 liter V8 engine in it, and I'm not sure why I got the 4.0 liter V8 too. But we're gonna figure that out, and I'm gonna see which one is better, and then we're gonna sell the other one. But yeah, that's the engine swap. I got the ultimate parts in. Okay, for the suspension, for the chaser suspension, I got the Pro Onward suspension. And then I got the drag tires, elite drag tires, the elite brakes, for better braking. The drivetrain clutch. I got the. Oh, I can tell from this way. Oh, I got the elite clutch. Yeah, basically. Sorry, I thought there was different types of clutches, but it's the same thing. I just got multiple parts. Alright, for the next I got the 5-speed super. And then I got the showcase differential super. So yeah, and then obviously I just got the repair kit too, and damage increase, you know. So that way I don't damage as much. But yeah, I got those 2 perks for drifting at nighttime, so you know how that gets. But yeah, I just figured out I got 2. I bought 2 engines for them. Actually, I got 3 engines with the stock as one as well. But yeah, I got 3 engines for them. And what we're gonna be doing is figuring out which of this engine is best suited for it. Because I'm pretty sure if I do this, hold on, I put that one on, the original engine, and then I do this. I own that one. So which one's the other one I bought? I bought the 3rd one. Okay, which is a 191. Then after that I bought the most expensive. They're the same prices, the 3.8 liter V6 and the 3.8 liter V8. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to automate this. And then we're going to figure out which of them is better. Which of the engines is better for drifting? Is the stock, the most expensive, or the middle class engine? And then after this test out, we're going to move on to the next Hoonie car I got. So let's see. Let's go with dual turbo. I always go with the dual turbo because it gives me more high speed and acceleration. Because in drifting, you really need that acceleration to be up there. You know, it doesn't really have to be up there, but it has to be at least good. What the fuck? Alright, I put that on. So the equipment is basically pretty much the same equipment I already got on. I don't gotta change anything. But that's how the original engine sounds like. But if I put the middle class engine, that's how it sounds like. And then I put the most highest paying engine. Sounds like that. Alright, let's go figure it out. Which of this engine makes the most? So first we're testing out the original engine on the Hoonie R7. This cutscene really takes a long time. Don't mind me. I love looking at my ride, but it takes a little while. I have to say the original engine sounds real solid, like real nice, like perfectly in tune for the R7. It feels definitely a lot slower. It slowed down. Oh, I was going for the entry right there, but it slowed down for some reason. So I guess that's how it works. Look at that, the power is going down. So I guess putting it on 2 is a lot better, I guess. The car feels a lot heavy when it's on the second gear. It doesn't feel light, but as long as it can drift, it's pretty much good. Lost control right there for some reason. But yes, we're going to, I'm going to start the drift course now. And we're going to see how it does. Oh, got a little tighter there. Gotta switch back to the second gear. The car becomes extremely slow as soon as you start slowing down, but if you stay on the second gear, it keeps up the speed. Oh. And the control is definitely not the best. The handling is just not right with this setup. Trying to dodge that area right there. The brakes is definitely not working with it. It's definitely having a hard time with the brakes right here. But like I said, feel free to put my build in, you know, give it a try for yourself. It might feel different or feel good for you, you know. But these are all proper drift cars, and all you gotta do is just put the right build in it. Like I said, some of them are on my own drift build. So some of the cars are my own HOONIGAN cars. And the other 4 that I got are the based on Kent Block's cars. That was not a good score. I get higher than that. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is change the engine. So we're going with the middle one. Definitely a lot more power. And now we're going to try again and see how it goes. Oh, the car feels definitely a lot lighter, and the brakes is perfectly working. this engine is working perfectly well. I like it. Most definitely like it. However, but when you slow down the car, it becomes pretty known that the car becomes slower. But let's try drifting in second gear with this engine and see how it goes. Oops. Second gear is definitely a lot tighter. The brakes is definitely a lot tighter. Alright, but when I put it on third gear, the brake seems to be a lot more loose. I'll show you right now. I'm gonna freestyle. Let's see. It's a lot more loose. Oh, I went too close to the truck right there. But yeah. But one thing I would say, the middle class engine is definitely not bad at all. It feels a lot good. Really nice. I'm just bad right now with drifting with it. I'm used to the last engine. But yes. One thing I hate is that when you slow down, the car becomes extremely heavy. And the brakes become tighter. Okay, that was the middle class engine. For me, for my opinion, it was okay. It wasn't the best. Wasn't the best engine, but it was alright. Oh, yep, that's the last. Yep, that's the final. Alright, so we put the final engine. Yep, you can hear by the different sound. It's the final engine. And then the highest paying engine, the V8. You can tell that my drifting is a lot more better now. Like I said, I'm used to this type of engine. Not only because it's an engine, it's also because the car feels a lot lighter when it's in this mode. But make sure you're picking up a lot of speed though. Because even if it's the most highest paying engine, even if you go slow, the car starts to feel a little heavy. At least it doesn't feel a lot heavy with the middle class engine or the original stock engine. But yeah, but one thing about the RX-7, with the highest paying engine, it pushes out more to the end. That's why you're able to pull like long drift with it. Plus, you get a lot more points with it. Coming up on a turn. Taking a turn right here. We'll try to see if I can keep it going. There we go. When I start focusing, I can drift a lot better, trust me. And that was the final engine, and for me the final engine is definitely the best engine, and it feels great. It feels amazing. The car feels lighter, even though I slow down a lot. It doesn't feel heavy, and the brakes are not too heavy to press on, which is pretty nice. So what I'm about to do right now, how much should I pick up from that? Okay. What I'm about to do right now is sell the middle class. But before I do, I'm just gonna show you. It's the 4.8. It's the 4.0 liter V8. So yeah, it felt pretty good though. You know, if you want a nice little cheap, not too expensive, if you want a nice, not too expensive engine, I definitely suggest that engine. But one thing is you just gotta get used to drifting with it. That's all. But yes, that's pretty much it for the Arc 7. Alright. And now next on our list is the Nissan Fairlady 240 ZG. I don't know why my community rep don't show sometimes. So yeah, this car is amazing. As you can tell, the rims is the same rims but different. The one up front is a lot closer to the outer rim, and the one at the back is a lot inside and further away from the outer rim. So yeah, let's take it to the parking lot and see how it goes. With this one, I'm pretty sure that I only got one engine, one replacement engine, one swap engine for it. I'm pretty sure I don't have an accidental different engine. I'm like, wait, what? Oh yeah, let's most definitely see how this goes. One thing I have to say, the Fairlady packs a lot of power, just like the R7. So yeah, so with this one, I got the 2.9 liter V6 in it, and the original is a 2.4 liter i6. Alright. Let's see how this does. Let's see how the Fairlady did. The Hoonigan Fairlady. I love doing that sometimes. You know, you do a wheelie. I went too close. I saw that pretty bad there. One thing about the Fairlady is that I definitely have to pay attention when I'm drifting it. Otherwise, it's slippery and I can just take control and then I can crash easily. But nonetheless, it's a wonderful drift car. Typical. Feels real good. But I'm still not fond of the way I started, but still, felt really good. Gonna be wrecked up 427. That's the highest one because I'm dragging, like the back of the car is dragging more. It's more to the side, so that's exactly why we racked up 427. All right. So the next car is the Charger. This is the Dodge Charger 69. Yep, 69. The Boost Monster. Not sure why. Oh, there we go. It showed up. Okay. Alright. Well, shall we? Let's begin. I know some of you are probably looking, yeah, that car is definitely not going to drift well, you know. But no, this is the Charger is real nice. It's a very nice muscle car, drift car. That's the reason why most of them are like, I got like 4 or 5 muscle cars. Because muscle cars and drift cars in this game is pretty good. It's real nice. It's nicely made. It performs real good. Alright, here we go. That back tail is just way too long, and that's why I touched it. But yeah, but when it comes to my muscle car, like I keep saying, I'm pretty good. I try not to get too close this time, so that way I don't touch the... Alright. What the hell? Let's see how much we racked up. 390, close to F4. See, the charger is pretty good. Real nicely, easy to control. One of the best Hoonie cars I got. It's real nice. I love it. Oh, like that whole drip session was pretty much just relaxing, you know. I didn't gotta do much. It was as if the car itself was just going. It was just relaxing, you know. But yes, that's the charger for you. It's a charger. We got a total of 390 rep. So now we'll go for the next ride. Woo! That was close. Trying not to piss off any feds while we at it. And next we got the Focus RS. It's real nice. You will look at this car, I won't think it will actually drift, but trust me, you'll be very wrong real soon. Alright, well, we make our way down to the hangars. Let's go. Here we go. Ford is really nice. Lost a lot of points there. That's why I don't like to normally drift around that corner, because it's dangerous. I lose a lot of points. That's a one way to finish it. Yeah, one thing about the Ford Focus, it doesn't rack up a lot of points, but it's a real nice drift car. I still recommend it. It's real nice. It's just the one thing it doesn't do is rack up a lot of points. It's one of those cars, like in the game, that's pretty nice. It just doesn't give you the points you want. But yeah, it's one. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you just want to, like, you know, drift around, you know. But yeah, but if you're doing like an event and you need the points, then I definitely suggest like using a better car that gets you a lot more points. So yeah. But anyway, now I'm gonna show you the setup class I got on it. I got 4.0 liter V8 engine in it, and then I got the showcase, the super showcase suspension, elite brakes, the on-road tires, the super on-road tires, elite clutches, super 5-speed, and a super showcase differential. And I'm pretty sure you already know the rest of the. But yeah, this is it. This is a class setup, and it pretty much gives you a 400 plus rating with the power being at 8.2, and then the high speed being at 9.6, with the acceleration being at 10.0, and the nitro is pretty much at 10.0 because we got an ultimate tank, last tank. So yeah, that's pretty much the Ford, man. It's real nice. I can just feel like, no, but I seriously really like this car. It feels just so good. It feels smooth. It's like it's so smooth, but it's gripping. Why do you think I don't got the drag elite part on it? Because the car actually grips. So yeah, you can use the on-road parts for if you want a grippy wheel. But do be mindful, it doesn't work on every car. So some cars are different. So yeah, some cars will still slip out, drift out too much, even if you got the on-road on. That's why you need a drag. Oh, yeah. One thing about it too is like once you start getting the high speed, the brakes on it becomes pretty dull. So usually you rely on the gas as much as well. If there's like a quick turn coming along. Alright. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, did I show you the performance on mine? It's pretty much the same performance. No, wait, it's a showcase. So, yeah, it's a Pro Showcase suspension. Yeah, elite drag tires and showcase differential with the 6-speed. So yeah, all of my cars have its own perks and some of them don't. So next we're going to be reviewing the Mercury Cougar. So the engine itself, we got a 4.7 liter V8 engine, and the original engine is a 6.4 liter V8. This is how the original engine sounds. And these are the swap on sounds. A lot deeper. Lighter, deeper. Lighter, deeper. Real good. Alright, next we got the Pro on-road suspension, followed by the Elite brakes, next to the Elite drag tires, Elite clutches, and the Elite 8-speed. Pretty sure that goes. Hold on. Okay, we're going to equip the. I just made some changes just now, and we are putting the 6-speed on. 6-speed gives it more acceleration in a high speed. So yeah, the Super 6-speed and showcase differential. Now we're going to take it down to the Murphy, Fort Murphy. All right. Let's see how we do. If you watch some of my videos, the Cougar is pretty good. When you enter a drift with the Cougar, it slowly enters and starts just slipping out. It doesn't grip at all. Like, you can definitely. It's like you're drifting kindly, you know? You don't really gotta rip it out. You don't really gotta force a drift out. It's just a nice little drift that starts off real nice. But yeah, third gear is best with the Cougar. If you use second gear, it will be very grippy and heavy. Real nice entry. I keep telling you, the Cougar is just that nice of a car. That's why you will not find any trouble with the Cougar. Like, just when I drifted, I feel so relaxed. Just the same as the Charger, but a lot more slippery and a lot more relaxed. It's definitely up there. Oh. Yep, and sometimes the brakes get stiff on you, but that's why you gotta use the gas. The e-brake, so that way you don't mess up as much. Like right here. It's like gas right there. You still end up going out a lot more, but it's fine. Keep it straight. '21. The 321 with the Cougar. Real nice. So I'm guessing the Fair Lady was the only car that racked up a lot of points for the time being. Didn't quite see it. I was gonna go out there and do a reverse entry right there. But anyway. Yeah, let's go back to the garage. Keep pulling around. All these cars can rack up a lot of points. It's just that the drift course I'm doing, it doesn't really. You gotta go a lot slower, and your acceleration gotta be pretty good. You gotta have one of those cars that goes slow, but you know, also pretty attainable. Like the Ford Focus RS, but it can rack up a lot of points. My one can't. My one is not. Doesn't rack up a lot of points, but yeah, if you find a way to make it to, then that'll be great. Right now, all my liveries are acting up, my wraps. But I'm pretty sure that should. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, load it up. Alright, the next one is the Chevrolet Camaro SS. You already know the Camaro, the famous car in the story. Alright. Or should I say popular? So with the Camaro, we got the 3.8 liter V6 engine, and then followed by the original engine, which is the 5.7 liter V8. This is how it sounds with the. That's how it sounds with the 5.7 liter V8, the original engine. And now with the swapped engine, the 3.8 liter V6. You can just feel all that power behind it. Right. So the suspension is the showcase suspension, super. Elite brakes, and then the elite drag tires, elite clutches, the super 6-speed. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, the super 6-speed, and then the super showcase differential, followed by the you already know that the repair kit and damage increase. What can I say about the Camaro? The Chevrolet Camaro SS is pretty good at drifting, but I use it basically. It requires a lot more of the gas. You know, it requires a lot of handbrake instead of the normal brakes. But definitely has a lot of power. It backs a lot of power up. So you see, I got the sensitivity all the way up and the downforce all the way low, and the drift style is great. But like I said, I use it. Even so, I still use the handbrake a lot. You know, the gas. For some reason, that's just how this car is. It responds more to the gas instead of the brake. But we're going to find out just how well it does on the drift course. And the reason why I picked this drift course, I already know it's not the longest drift course, and it's not the complicatedest. You know, I can pretty much show you how to take corners, and when it comes to an S-bend corner, which is the one that goes in and goes right out, that's how it performs. That's why I chose this drift course instead of the other ones. I had to use the gas there just to take a turn. Don't get too close. Something told me that was going to happen. I already knew I was going to hit that corner right there when I took it. I really used most of the handbrake most of the time here. Even though I crashed like 2 times and lost my points, I still ended up racking 406. But that puts the Camaro SS in second place, but the Fair Lady is still in first because I remember that I racked up about like 490 or 420 or 4 something, but it was a lot. It was a lot more. But anyway, get the car back. And also the one other reason for picking this course is because it's right next to the garage, you know, pretty easy. So yeah, most definitely the Chevrolet Camaro SS muscle car pulls a lot of points in, because we crashed 2 times and lost our score and had to restart, but still we ended up having enough time to hit the 400 mark. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll say the Camaro SS is just you have to use the e-brake a lot, but trust me, it feels amazing, and you can drag along drift and stuff. And it's pretty easy to control the balancing, the everything. It's pretty nice. Next we got the Plymouth Barracuda 70, the Hoonigan style. Got the block at the back right there, and again the bottom cam block and plate. 23, I already know. Yeah, the front we got the cam block 23. Real nice, 20 at the top as well. And then now for the engine, we got the 3.8 liter V6 engine, which is the swapped, and then the original engine is the 7.2 liter V8. So we're gonna make it here. That's how the original engine sounds like. And now this is how the 3.8 liter V6 engine sounds like. Real powerful, right? And now for the suspension, we got the Pro on-road suspension, followed by the stock, meaning don't change anything, meaning when you buy the car it's supposed to be like leave the brakes empty if you want to follow my build. So yeah, the stock brake, and then we got the Elite drag tires, the Elite clutches, the Super 5-speed, but we're gonna check real quick. The 6-speed gives us a lot more speed, so we're gonna put that in. A quick little change. So now we're using the Super 6-speed instead of the 5-speed. And then we got the Super Showcase differential. And then I'm pretty much sure you know this rest right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And now for the Port Murphy. This is one of my best muscle car drift build, and yeah, like I said, the first is my Ford Mustang. I love it so much. Oof, I love that car. It's got the same feel to it as the original Ford Mustang, the one Cam Block got, because the reason why I say that, because I played Forza and Forza Horizon 4. I have the game, and I got that build, the original build in the game, and when I compare them to the Xbox Need for Speed Heat, when I compare them to the PS4 Need for Speed Heat, sorry, I said Xbox. To the PS4 Need for Speed Heat, it feels It feels pretty similar. Like not 100%, but I'll say a 90 out of 100. So yeah, it feels that close. All right. Now test out the Barracuda. Here we go. Ramming up that engine. You see how easily I'm controlling this. Alright, coming in. Take it from the outside. There you go. I'm trying not to crash it. I'm trying definitely not to crash it. Just like my Ford Mustang, it didn't rack up enough points. However, that was the best drift run we did. The Charger and the Cougar was amazing as well. But just if you go back and look at those and look at this, you can definitely tell there's a pretty big difference. My control, my balance, my everything was pretty much in perfect sync, and I didn't touch or scratch or anything. Except for that pole, because you know it's in the middle of the damn road. But yeah, other than that, perfect drift. I was in perfect transition. So yeah, definitely get the Barracuda. It's definitely amazing. This is the only car that I can put part to part with my Ford Mustang. It's the only car that actually is making me feel like, hey, if I ever lost my Ford Mustang, fuck it, I can always use the Barracuda, because it's that good. It's keeping, you know, it's in that level 50-50 with my Ford Mustang. Alright, and for the last but not least, the last car, my last Hoonie car. Like I said, it's not. I have the Hoonie truck as well. Right, hold on. Okay, like I said, I got the Hoonie truck as well, so don't forget that. I'm gonna show you guys it. If I go in here. Oh, none. That's wrong. My bad. There it is right there. That's my Hoonie truck. In the picture below, as you can see it, that's my Hoonie truck right there. But yes. Oh no, the game. Oh my god, Need for Speed Heat. The game is crashing on me. I can't seem to move it. The only thing I can move right now is the camera. Uh, and I was clearly really happy to show you guys how my Ford Mustang really handles. I'm not exactly sure what the game is doing right now, but I can't seem to. Yeah, I can't seem to do anything. It's not allowing me to do anything. The game is somewhat stuck. Well, I guess we stop the video here, but anyway, like I said, people, I'll be giving you guys a different video later on maybe tomorrow. I'll be uploading the Ford. I'll be uploading the Ford Mustang its own video with music, and I'm gonna show you guys the class setup and the engine swap I put in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to be uploading this community wrap, which I made. Well, I didn't make. Well, I kind of made it. I kind of added some things. Like when I got the community wrap from someone else, it had only the 43 and the back hoonigan and then the front hoonigan. That's all it had. I had to add all this other, the axe in the top, and then the hoonigan thing on the bottom right there, the fold on the sides. I had to add those. And then over here at the bottom, I had to add these as well. But yeah, if you type in ACE, you can pretty much see my build, my custom wrap. But yes, right now the game seems to be stuck and it's not letting me get out of this mode. Jesus Christ, this game. Anyway, I'll be catching you in the next one. Peace out. Let me know in the comment below what y'all think about my builds, and if you want to see how perfectly I can drift my cars, then check out my other videos, and you can see how perfect I can control them without being in the drift course and dodging cars and all that shit. I'm pretty good at controlling my Hoonie cars. So yeah, this is my Hoonie car build, and thank you for watching. I really wanted to show you guys this, my Ford Mustang performance, but yeah, like I said, check out my previous video, the Barracuda versus the Ford Mustang, and you'll definitely see how I can control this. So yeah, I'll be catching y'all in the next one. Peace.